let's do your tarot check-in. I'm just called to do those right now, so let's just do that. How are you, Aries? I don't know what we're going to get from this, but we're going to get whatever we can. All right, just a little bit of a check-in for you. And we're going to start off with the Housewives Tarot. Excuse me, you can see some smoke floating by. All right, let's see. A horse is significant. Horses usually mean that loyal friends will come to your aid. So if you need some kind of aid or assistance, just know that there will be a friend coming in. Let me just clear this a little bit. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what do we have for Aries? Well, here we go. This is going to be a Celtic cross. Okay, so for the current situation, we have the Page of Wands. So that's somebody delivering some kind of news, bringing news to you. Maybe you're, whoa, we've already got something coming out here. We have the Temperance card as the crossing card. So you may be having difficulty keeping balanced, controlling your anger, even if something doesn't feel fair, okay? Let's get an affirmation in here. I give myself permission to let go of clutter and chaos. That goes with that page right there because he looks like he's cleaning up. Maybe you're working on your house, cleaning your house, doing something like that, something significant. Maybe you're just decluttering and getting ready for the holidays. The holidays are significant. Somebody's missing. Somebody's missing or you're missing somebody. Somebody's missing or you're missing somebody. You're missing a family member. Too many, Spirit. Somebody's been wondering about I was going to say a spiritual backfire. Don't focus on that, Aries. We have the Hierophant. That's the foundation of the situation. So you could be married or you could be partnered up in some way that's significant. Right? Now these cards that were in the wrong, they're facing the wrong direction. Let's just keep going. Coca-Cola is significant. Somebody loves Coca-Cola. All right. I should look at that. King of Wands and Judgment. Somebody's definitely thinking, are you worried about something bothering you? Is there something that's bothering your conscience? You need to use this full moon in Aries because Aries, that was your full moon that we just had, to release that and let that go. People who love you will forgive you. Something about forgiveness here. What's in the fading influence, Spirit? Whoa. I have to take it because it went that way. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups in the fading influence. So something went your way or something that you wanted, maybe creating a little happy family life. But then we have the King of Cups in reverse. Why am I getting the feeling that someone here feels Hangman in reverse? Maybe you're looking at things differently, but I get the feeling that somebody's really feeling like, how should we put this? Somebody's not sure that they made the right decision. I don't know why I'm feeling like I have a guilty conscience right now. Why do I feel guilty? I feel bad about something. A Toyota significant, Aichi Perfection, Japan. Somebody's Japanese. Somebody's thinking about Japan. Somebody's wondering if they should say goodbye. Boy, these are just, okay, I have to take it. You saw that. Okay, so we have the Tower in reverse in their future. So don't worry because this new start, that's the current energy. Maybe things are not as stable as you would like them to be, but I don't want you focused on that because the Tower in reverse means that some kind of a disaster has been narrowly averted. Okay, so for the Fool card, we have this new beginning. That new beginning is protected. The way it looks like from the outside is that everybody sees you working hard. I don't know why white collar crime is significant. I just have to say that to you. A DNA test is significant. Somebody's wondering about their DNA. Somebody's waiting for some test results. The world, because a cycle is complete. 1969 could be significant to you. All right. So what are your hopes and fears here? I'm really not sure what to think. Wow. Okay. So the High Priestess in reverse. I want to make sure that you can see these. Boy, okay, let me make an adjustment there. What is going on? So you're worried that you're off, that your intuition is off, and then you're worried about some kind of a karmic backfire. So I'm right. What is going on here, Aries? I think that you're feeling a whole lot right now. Don't worry, be happy. What is going on? Oh, damn. Okay, Aries. Let's see if we can figure out what this is, because this is a little bit heavier than I expected it was going to be. Okay, so give me a summary here, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay, Knight of Wands. Is somebody feeling like they're in a relationship or a marriage or a high level commitment that they feel like, yeah, I thought it's what I wanted, but then I'm King of Cups in reversing. Somebody in a relationship. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's your partner. I don't know what this is, but it is feeling like somebody here doesn't feel like they were being honest, and they're trying to avoid a spiritual backfire. Okay, so let me grab a different tarot deck. Pardon me just a second. Let's clarify with the Hanson Roberts and pull this energy back down a little bit, because somebody's from England. A stream or a river is significant to you. Crawfish, crawdaddy. Somebody's last name is Crawford. Somebody's first name could be Crawford. Somebody could drive a Ford. I don't know what this is. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me about this. Why? I'm going to go another layer here for you and see if we could figure out what this is. What is this? Why are you feeling this way? I feel guilt. I feel like I made a mistake, that I've been dishonest. I feel like I misled somebody. Okay, so I've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to work on something, okay? What's the challenge to that, Spirit? What's the challenge? Oh. But the challenge is, all of this is starting to look financial now. So we have the Two of Pentacles. So needing to make a decision, juggling decisions, having to juggle things. Tell us what we're juggling. What is the foundation for this Two of Pentacles, Spirit? King of Pentacles. Oh. I don't know what this is. We're going to try to get some clarity on this. There's a woman who's overweight, okay? And I'm just not hating, just stating there's a woman who's overweight. Something about mirror magic, somebody about walking into a room and seeing somebody kind of observing a female, observing their body, or you are the female observing your body. Stop worrying about that, okay? I'm not saying that you shouldn't be worried. Now we've got Justice in reverse, okay? So somebody feels like something's unfair. Maybe a situation is that you're legally married, but you don't want to be legally married, or you're living together, partnered up somehow, but it's not legal, or you wish for a divorce. I'm not sure. What are we doing with this, Holy Spirit? Why is the Justice in reverse? We have the title card, 12 believers. Okay, so of course I'm going to go again. Ooh, again, it's all about the money. Somebody feels like they're working really hard. You know, the foundation is a relationship. The relationship is there. I don't think somebody is happy in this relationship, you know, but it feels kind of like somebody's avoiding, you know, we've got lots of major arcana. Somebody feels like they're avoiding a disaster by avoiding the disaster. Okay, so what is in the near future? A new beginning. Ace, everything is becoming pentacles here. Do you see that? Everything begins with the relationship, and then it becomes money. So now we're in money. Tell us about this. What is the environment? What is the surrounding influence? What is this about the community, or what does it look like from the outside, Spirit? Yeah, somebody, Four of Wands in reverse. Somebody is not happy with this home, is not happy in the home. Somebody's wishing for freedom. Somebody's wishing for justice. They don't think that something is fair. Nine of Pentacles. It looks from the outside that somebody's in this relationship, but it seems like they are operating alone. Somebody feels alone. Somebody wants to work alone. Somebody feels like they are alone in this relationship about the money. Somebody's name is Fred. Okay, so Fred could be significant. A cat is significant. Multiple cats could be significant. Nine of Wands for the hopes and fears. Okay, somebody feels very guarded about their money. They're guarding their money. They're trying to preserve the money. Maybe they don't want to share the money. What is this, Holy Spirit? What is, somebody wants to put this burden down. Somebody doesn't want to go the distance. Somebody wants to stop trying. They want to stop trying. What are they trying to stop trying? It feels like it's about the relationship. Ooh. Somebody wants to take action. For the summary, now I have the King of Swords, a mature man who's a King of Swords. You don't have to be too old just for, ooh. Okay, I'm going to go another pass. I've got the Four of Cups because somebody is unhappy. Somebody feels unfulfilled, even though they seemingly have everything around them. We have the Three of Swords. Something is missing. Something isn't healing. So, definitely. Okay, Aries, you or somebody in your life is in a relationship. They feel like they're working really hard. Maybe they're working at the investment, working on the house, working on the relationship. And it's not... It just, something doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel fulfilling. Something feels off. They don't know what to do. This could be you or somebody associated with you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now for the fading influence here, the Sun in reverse, something isn't what they want. They should be happy. They don't feel happy. We have the Tower in reverse again with the same energy of a disaster nearly averted. There it is right there. There it is right there. Ace of Wands. Somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody wants a fresh start. Somebody wants to get randy. Somebody wants to get wandy. Somebody wants to have sex. Sex is significant. A vasectomy is significant. Questions about a vasectomy. Somebody wants to have a baby. A baby is significant. Somebody wants to have a baby. Maybe that's what you don't want to have. Okay. Near future. Somebody doesn't want to have a baby. Somebody feels like they're battling something having to, I don't know why I'm getting the baby. Somebody wants to have a baby. You don't want to have a baby. Somebody doesn't want to have a baby, but a judgment call will have to be made. Maybe something is beyond your control, beyond somebody else's control. And look at that. Like there's something about pregnancy and fertility here. That's what it looks like to me. This could just be that if a person wants out of a relationship, hopes and fears, the Star. Somebody is hoping for a new beginning. Somebody's hoping for this healing. Somebody isn't healed. Somebody may be having some difficulty. Somebody could be having some challenges of the mind. Somebody could be, I don't know. I don't know why I'm going to say that the Drug Enforcement Agency is involved. I mean, you could be a cop. You could be a law enforcement officer. I'm going to pull this because I see it. A plotting mother figure lost control of you. Maybe that's how you feel. I don't feel like that's true. But I do get mother. I do get baby. Somebody wants to have a baby. Somebody doesn't want to have a baby. Somebody's missing somebody. I said that in the beginning. Somebody's missing their mother. Is your mother dead? Because I'm not picking up on her. Somebody wants to move along. I think, okay, this is what I think. I think this is a relationship where somebody is not completely satisfied, even though they have everything that they seemingly need, okay? Or that everything is good, and yet at the same time, it's not so good. Okay, so somebody is unsatisfied, maybe trying to heal some wound of the past, but why I really get a feeling that this is about the mind. That this is about the mind. This is about the mind. Somebody's not doing well in the mental space. That's what I really feel. Somebody's confused and somebody's conflicted. Okay, so let's see. I think we're going to, let's get a romance angel because this started becoming a romance, kind of reading, a love reading. Okay, hang on just a second. Sorry about that. So Let's get a romance angel. What is going on? Very curious. Okay. Somebody's moving. Somebody's moving. Somebody's moving close to you. You're moving close. I don't know what that is. Somebody's moving. Somebody wants to move. Three of Wands. Somebody either doesn't see their ships coming in. Oh, I didn't pull. Let's get a summary for that layer. Moon in reverse, because something's going to have to come out. It's going to be exposed. If you're unhappy, you're going to expose it, or somebody's going to ask you about that. All right. We don't see a whole lot of communication about that, though. We really didn't. Okay, so what's going on in this relationship, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? I'm just going to use whatever I feel like here, so this is what I'm called to do. What's going on in this relationship? Finally. All right. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Is this about wanting another relationship? Aries? Let's get one more just to see if we can get a similar message or if it conflicts. Doesn't want to, oh, there it is. Oops, there it is. Okay, so we've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Somebody from the past is returning to your life. That's what it is. I'm trying to figure out what this is, because it's about a house, it's about a relationship, or it's about a sense of general dissatisfaction. A sense of dissatisfaction. I said somebody was missing somebody, then somebody's mother becomes important. And then I get a card that says, a plotting mother figure lost control of you, but I don't feel that. Not at all. Somebody's name is Bernice. Somebody's name starts with a B. Let's do, I can't stop it right there because there's something else going on. Okay, let's use the Gypsy Oracle cards just to see if there's a message here. Okay, what is this about? Let me see if I can intuit this, because I think this is moon confusion. I think this is full moon confusion, because I see everything is right, but something is not. But I feel like it's somebody's having some difficulty with their mental stability. Can't pick this up. I'm going to have to slide it off over here. Okay. Let me get my reading glasses because the font is so tiny. What is this? Oh my gosh. Thought. Somebody's thinking too much. This is about a male. A male is significant here. Let's keep going. Somebody's thinking about the situation too much. Somebody who seemingly has everything is conflicted. Maybe this is really about somebody's mother, but I'm getting no mother energy here. It's like as if your mother's not present. Misfortune. You know that's another Tower card. What is the misfortune? The misfortune is money. What? There's a relationship. There's chemistry. There should be chemistry. I don't know if somebody really wants to reconcile with a relationship from the past, because if this is about a mother figure, a family member, I think it's like a mother. There's no problem there. But somebody's in deep thought about some misfortune and some issue with money, and we saw money everywhere. Hang on. What is this situation? Malady. Somebody's not well. I'm telling you that somebody's mental space is not right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. And it flipped out. And it's the house. And it was in reverse, but I'm not really worried about that right now. Okay, so there's a situation that has to do with literally a house. It could be housing. It could be something significant to housing, money. Somebody's not feeling very well. Somebody's thoughts are disturbed. And we have misfortune, which is the Tower. Let me think. Holy Spirit, holy angels, help me understand. Somebody may really need to go to the doctor, but to me, this feels like somebody needs to go see a therapist. And I just looked at the bottom of the deck. Servant. This always reminds me of a mother or a nurse. Okay. We're going to get just one or two more, and then we're going to close this reading. Somebody's mind is disturbed. There's a man with a disturbed mind. What is wrong with this person's mind? A conversation. Okay. All right. This is how we're going to close this. This is what I'm going to explain. So there is someone, probably a male, that is missing somebody. Could be their mother. Maybe in the past there was some issue. A male is very troubled about some interaction with their mother about a house and about money. Whatever the situation was, maybe their mother was kind of like, the servant of the house or trying to help with everything. House. And something went wrong. This man is probably the subject of this reading in general. Somebody's mind is troubled. This is what I'm going to say. A conversation needs, if your mother is living, you need to have a conversation with your mother. Because here it looks like a family reunion with this conversation. It looks like people wanting to gather around this woman to talk to her. Maybe ask, where have you been? What have you been doing? What are you looking forward to? But this man is so troubled that I'm having difficulty with this. If your mother isn't alive, then you need to make peace with that and pray, ask for divine assistance in understanding this. Tell me about this. If the mother is living and the conversation is had with the mother, where do we go? What happens with this? What is fortune? Okay, so I'm going to put it this way. If your mother is alive, if you're in close contact with your mother, it could be somebody else. If you're not in contact with your mother, you need to contact your mother and talk to her because, maybe I did say at the beginning that somebody is really missing their mother. Or there's a wound about the mother, maybe about a house, maybe about a disaster, the Tower that happened with it that, maybe this male feels guilty about something that he did to his mother, who was just kind of a humble person. Maybe it made the mother sick. Maybe the man is sick. And it all has to do with a house. Have that conversation with your mother if she's alive. If you don't have this situation, it could be somebody that take the parts that resonate, leave those that don't. Let me know if this resonates with you in the comment section. Let me see if I can get, let me go this way. Let's see if we can get some hints. I'm just going to pull a few of these. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. A business venture needs a blood and bone transfusion. So maybe somebody's finances, could involve, needing some assistance or some guidance. Maybe it's about this house. Maybe the house is the business venture. Silence speaks volumes. Somebody's going to need to talk here. There's some talking that's generally going to be helpful. There is no spoon. It is all in the mind. All right, guys, let me know how this resonates. If it does resonate with you, I know that's, for me, that's what I'm picking up on. There's a man missing his mother. Oh, look, I didn't even see this behind there. The letter S is significant. I don't know why I'm getting Superman, but S, Superman, S, speak. Somebody needs to speak to their mother. If your mother or their mother isn't present in the environment anymore because she's in heaven. She's already gone. Then you need to pray and see if you can get some peace with it that way. Let me delay this a moment while I'm picking this up to see if I can get any other information. So I'm going to be silent for a moment. Apple jacks are significant. A car wash is significant. Why do I feel like somebody put out their mother? A mother was put out. Somebody feels guilty about that, or maybe somebody didn't treat their mother well. Stop overthinking it. If your mother, of course your mother loves you. That all would be forgiven. It doesn't matter. It's water under the bridge. We did get the stream. We got the water earlier. An accident on a bike is significant. A bike accident. This could have been in childhood. Let me see if I could see anything else. Holy Spirit. Somebody's really feeling guilty about some money. Or about not helping their mother when they could have. Their mother could be in heaven. I'm not sure. I am getting no visits from dead people right now of any kind. A Honda is significant. A Japanese vehicle is significant. A gold veil is significant. Did I say veil? A gold vehicle is significant. Let me think. The color yellow is significant. Somebody feels like they're running out of time. Mother Mary is significant. Holy Mother Mary. Somebody feels like they strayed off the path really far and they're confused. That can be... Let me look at something else. I used to be a telephone psychic a very long time ago when my middle son, who's 27 years old, was just a baby. All right. And they sent me major arcana cards for some reason. All right. A telephone psychic could be significant. Something about an old telephone, something about a wall phone, something about... All right. Okay, so we have justice. Oh my gosh. The Tower and the Devil. You need to talk to your mother if your mother is alive. If she isn't alive, you could do a kind thing for a neighbor. Just pray about it because everything's going to be okay, okay? Take care. I love you.